Hi, everybody. I'm Thomas Brinsko from Bic Magazine and BicMagazine.com. I'm here today with Robbie Spites, the President of Industrial Services over at Clean Harbors, and Larry Rocco, the Vice President at Thompson Industrial, here today to announce the acquisition of Thompson Industrial by Clean Harbors. Good day, gentlemen. Hey, I wanted to frame this discussion first for our audience. For many of you may know, but not everyone, that Clean Harbors has been around for about 40 years. They are a provider of premier environmental and industrial services on site pretty much everywhere in industry. They've been an acquisitive company in the past. You might recall they acquired Hydrochem PSC in the fall of 2021. That group has been rebranded to HPC Industrial. And like I said, Clean Harbors has made other acquisitions as well. Welcome, gentlemen. Robbie, why don't we start with you, and why don't you give us an overview of the Thompson Industrial acquisition and why Clean Harbors made the decision to acquire this business?
Sure. Yeah, when you look at the business that we have with our industrial group, we were trying to look for an organization, A, that had a really strong brand in the business, B, that would also bring us a more strategic footprint in the Southeast in areas that we currently wasn't executing a lot of work. And then thirdly, really put us in industries that we wasn't as strong as we were in refining and chemical sector. So power, pulp and paper, steel, things they were really strong in. So I've known Greg for quite some time, Greg Thompson, and very, very reputable organization, high line of integrity throughout the organization. Their brand speaks. I mean, when you go out in the market, you hear Thompson's name, you obviously know and recognize the brand. So we thought it was the right fit for the organization. Again, it put us in verticals, or at least the industries that we're not real strong in, which we think we can leverage a lot of what we do that they don't do in those verticals and sell into them. And we thought a lot of the specialty work that they did that currently not in the refining and chemical sector, we could sell into ours. So we thought it was a great marriage.
Excellent. Larry, understand you've been with Thompson over 10 years. For the audience members that don't know the full scope of Thompson services, tell us a little bit more about the company.
Yeah, that's correct. I came to Thompson Industrial Services in 2012, right about this time. The company was founded by Greg Thompson in 1986, so we've been around a long time. We provide industrial cleaning services that can handle everything from pre-commissioning to decommissioning. The business really started in South Carolina, and then just through good, safe, quality work, we kind of oozed north and south. So we have 23 locations today, covering from Pennsylvania down to Florida, and then as we move out west, we go from Ohio down to Texas. We're have strong relationships in our legacy footprint. We're leaders with innovation and advanced technology for the pulp and paper sector, steel, and power and chemical industries.
Yeah. Robbie, when talking about culture, I know that's a big factor in integrating companies. You've just gone through a big acquisition with the Hydrochem. In your acquisition experience, how do you go about integrating a company like Thompson Industrial into Clean Harbors?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we've done since 1980 when Alan started Clean Harbors, we've done almost 70 acquisitions. So we have a good plan, a good play sheet that we have teams that work within and across the organizations to make sure we integrate the business the right way. So I think we're really comfortable being able to integrate the business. From a branding side, I will touch on what Larry said. Again, brand is very strong and very dominant. We plan on keeping the brand. So it'll be a Clean Harbors company, and we're going to keep the Thompson name, and it's going to be Thompson Industrial, a Clean Harbors company. And that's done very deliberately to keep that brand recognition, and just add the Clean Harbors reputation with it. So that's our integration plan at this point. We think it'll take 60 to 90 days to get everybody moved into the business, start sharing resources, start sharing equipment, and find ways to do that. And I think by the end of the summer, going into Q3, we'll have it down pat and be ready to run the business.
Excellent. Gentlemen, any other thing you'd like to add about future plans for the business you would share with our audience, or anything else you'd like to add about the acquisition?
I'll go first, Larry, and if you have anything to follow up, you can. I think that the message from Clean Harbors is that we're a publicly held company, as everybody knows, and we invest in companies for long term, and we invest in that, whether that's an investment of our employees, the benefits we can pay, the things that we can do for our employees in the way of career path, or whether it be our refurb facilities and the way that we invest in our assets that go out and make a successful job. Either way, we do it long term. So I think that as we continue to grow and develop our organization, we'll look for additional tuck-in acquisitions that bring new services that we currently may not provide, may put us into geographical spaces that we may not be dominant in at this point in time, but we want to continue to grow at size and scale in Canada and the US to continue our path toward being the most dominant, strongest, highest integrity organization in space.
Yeah, and I'll just add to that, and that in this climate today, what our clients are looking for is resources available and response time. So I think one of the important things about this acquisition is the availability to provide resources to our clients, because right now in this climate, what they're looking for is people that can get them the equipment and the people, as well as respond quickly to them. So that's going to be a real benefit. Robbie, how many employees now will that pull together for us to pull from?
Yeah, so that's again a very good comment to follow up, Larry. We as Clean Harbors have about 24,000 employees just in our industrial group that I have responsibility for. We have over 7,000 employees that are completely focused on the industrial business and over 10,000 assets.
Here's one of the most important questions. I think a lot of people are, particularly in your companies, what does this mean for the employees of Thompson?
Yeah, I'll take that one. So what I hope it means for the employees of Thompson is that they're coming to work for, as we said earlier, a publicly held organization. And when you think about this industry, labor is such a difficult word because there's just not enough labor in the market to execute the work. And I think Larry spoke to that earlier. And so our intent is to try to give these employees a career, better benefits, better pay, and a career path that they can go in so many different ways, whether they get tired of this business and want to go in our safety clean business, one of our facilities, landfills, to even over in our field services business and our technical services businesses. It can show them that career path and give them and their families a better lifestyle. I mean, when you think about our network, we have over 750 branches across North America. That's a big footprint, a lot of networks, a lot of opportunity for those employees. And again, in my opinion, without those employees out there doing what they do every day, none of it really matters.
Yeah,
I'll just add to that. I've been here 11 years and I've watched guys go from technician to general manager to, quite frankly, up to vice president in this company. Yet it's still in a small company, you're limited with some vertical and horizontal opportunity. And what this Clean Harbors brings, not only for again, it's an exciting time for a Thompson employee to be able to go into all these other businesses, but hey, there might be a Clean Harbors person that wants to move to Charleston and hang out at the beach, and now we got an office there, and so it's gonna work both ways, and I'm excited about the seamless relationship between the different verticals.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, Robbie and Larry, I really want to congratulate you both. I've had the good pleasure at BIC Alliance to work with both your companies for a number of years now, both in the marketing, recruiting, and our IVS investment banking even sold a company to Thompson many years ago. I know you've got some hard work in front of you. I have no doubt that you're going to be able to accomplish it. I wish you the best of success in the future. And to our audience, if there's anything we can help you guys publicize, or if you're not following us already on LinkedIn and Twitter, please do so, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless.